Folks in TV land, this is focused on Liberia. And we're in Liberia. My name is Gwendolyn Dorado. We're on the grounds of the National Elections Commission here in the conference room where the preliminary results of the 2023 general elections have been given here by the chairperson and her co-commissioners here. Well, my name is Gwendolyn Dorado, and I'm here today. Today is the 7th day. And the commissioner, the chairperson, is here with the co-host. And in a moment from now, we're starting. Wherever you find yourself, welcome to this live broadcast of Focus on Liberia. And you can also share this video. Share our video, share the Focus on Liberia video, wherever you are. Keep tuned, keep watching. Any moment from now, we will be starting.
Started announcing preliminary results to these very crucial elections involving incumbent President John Ware, former Vice President Joseph
As you can see, all of the commissioners are seated.
Over the weeks, this has been announcing results. Several individuals from different political associations as waivers in the entire category that have tested, most importantly, the Senate and the House of Representatives. Local county names like Momo Cyrus were being announced by the Commission. Several other candidates were announced as well as Bapolo County districts in Limba across the country. Whoever is following us from the right now, we are here at the headquarters of the Commission. The Commission of myself, co-commissioners, 7 commissioners are already seated in the very comfortable, very themselves. So I can really
Republic of Liberia, the National Elections Commission, Madam Chairperson, Madam Co-Chairperson, members of the Board of Commissioners, our international and local partners, the religious community here present, the international and local observation missions here present, members of the Fourth Estate. Once again, we'd like to welcome you to this daily press briefing from the 2023 general elections held in Liberia. Without much ado, this is the Chairperson of the National Elections Commission, Madam Liberia. Madam Chairperson.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Madam Co-Chair and fellow commissioners, distinguished stakeholders, fellow Liberians, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to the headquarters of the National Elections Commission and to the Commission's daily press briefings. The National Elections Commission informs Liberians and stakeholders that the Board of Commissioners has instructed the Secretariat of the Commission to plan a rerun of the presidential, senatorial, and representative elections at 2 polling places in Precinct Beolontuo in Electoral District 4 in Nimba County to be held on Friday, 20 October 2023. You may recall the NEC reported that following the close of the polls on 10 October 2023 at Precinct Beolontuo, some individuals made away with some of the ballot boxes and later destroyed the contents. At the Montserrado County Tally Center at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex, the magistrates of Upper and Lower Montserrado ordered the arrest of 5 polling staff for electoral malpractices. Similarly, at the Grand Cape Mount Tally Center in Robertsport, the election magistrate reported that 3 presiding officers were found to have been involved in electoral malpractices at one precinct, Weju Public School with code 12035. Investigation in these matters is ongoing and findings will be disclosed to the public as soon as they are made available to us. Ladies and gentlemen, as the NEC approaches the conclusion of the announcement of progressive results for the 10th October 2023 presidential and legislative elections, the Commission assures Liberians and all stakeholders that all ballots placed in ballot boxes during voting, which were counted at polling places on the day of voting, tallied at the magisterial tally centers across the country, and transmitted to the NEC Data Center, and also collated for the presidential, senatorial, and representative elections will definitely be announced. The Commission commits to the integrity of processing and announcing the votes of the Liberian people now and to the very end, when the Commission shall announce the final results of winners in the presidential and legislative elections in the coming days. Following are the tally results for the magisterial offices across the country to date. Presidential tally report consolidated. Bombay County, 170 polling places of a total of 171 polling places, constituting 99.42%. Walker Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 25,258, constituting 52.69%. Wia George Mane, CDC, votes obtained 18,152, constituting 37.86%. Alberton Junior Edward W. GTM, votes obtained 1,900. I'll read that again. Alberton Junior Edward W. GTM, votes obtained 1,009, constituting 2.10%. Those were the presidential results for Bond County. And now for Bond County, 553 polling places of a total of 555 polling places, constituting 99.64%. We are George Mane CDC, 76,776, constituting 43.87%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 67,124, constituting 38.35%. Appleton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 5,278, constituting 3.02%. Those were the presidential results from Brown County. And now the presidential results from Grand Bassa. 405 polling places, of a total of 405 polling places, constituting 100%. We are George Mane, CDC, votes obtained 46,651, constituting 44.31%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 36,214, constituting 34.40%. Appleton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 5,267, constituting 5.00%. Those were the presidential votes or results from Grand Bassa County. And now for Grand Cape County. 192 polling places of a total of 213 polling places, constituting 90.14%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 23,806, constituting 43.08%. We are George Mane, CDC, votes obtained 22,908, constituting 41.46%. Appleton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 1,472, constituting 2.66%. Those were the presidential votes and the results from Grand Cape County. We go on to Grand Chile. 161 polling places of a total of 163 polling places, constituting 98.77%. We are George Mane, CDC, votes obtained 34,419, constituting 78.16%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 4,638, constituting 10.53%. Appleton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 1,180, constituting 2.68%. Those were the presidential results from Grand Chile County. And now for Grand Prairie County, 109 polling places of a total of 110 polling places, constituting 99.09%. We are George Mane, CDC, votes obtained 24,222, constituting 79.55%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 2,556, constituting 8.39%. Appleton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 1,134, constituting 3.72%. Those were the results for the presidency from Grand Prairie County. Now from Margate, 397 polling places of a total of 441 polling places, constituting 90.02%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 57,178, constituting 47.38%. We are George Mane, CDC, votes obtained 49,874, constituting 41.33%. Appleton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 2,838, constituting 2.35%. Those were the presidential results from Margate County. And now from Maryland County, 167 polling places of a total of 175 polling places, constituting 95.43%. Via George Barney CBC, votes obtained 34,990, constituting 73.03%. Boycott Joseph N, UP, votes obtained 5,420, constituting 11.31%. Appleton Junior Edward W. GDN, votes obtained 1,722, constituting 3.59%. Those were the presidential results from Liberia County. Montserrat County, 1,999 polling places of a total of 2,800. Let me read that again. 1,999 polling places of a total of 2,008 polling places, constituting 99.55%. Boycott Joseph N, UP, votes obtained 320,727, constituting 46.48%. We are George Manning CDC, 318,053, constituting 46.09%. Kamara Senior Lucini F. Alka, votes obtained 17,015, constituting 2.45%. Those were the results presidency from Montserrat County. Nemba County, 733 polling places of a total of 736 polling places, constituting 99.59%. Boycott Joseph N, UP, votes obtained 137,433, constituting 59.53%. We are George Manning CDC, votes obtained 50,269, constituting 21.77%. Gonglo Tiawanse LPP, votes obtained 16,856, constituting 7.30%. Those were the results of the presidency from Nemba County. And now for Sino County. 151 polling places of a total of 152 polling places, constituting 99.34%. We are George Manning CBC, 29,621, constituting 78.10%. Boycott Joseph N of UP, votes obtained 4,467, constituting 11.78%. Appleton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 1,110, constituting 2.93%. Those were the presidential results from Sino County. Now for River G, 96 polling places of a total of 98 polling places, constituting 97.96%. We are George Manning of CDC, votes obtained 19,103, constituting 70.27%. Boycott Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 4,417, constituting 16.22%. Appleton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 1,038, constituting 3.81%. Those were the presidential results from the counties. I will now read you the National Presidential Progressive Tally Report. 5,996 polling places of a total of 5,890 polling places, constituting 98.40%. Candidates: Appleton Junior Edward W. GTM, Votes obtained 39,712, constituting 2.20%. Walker Joseph M. UP, votes obtained 786,205, constituting 43.49%. Brown Junior Allen R. LRP, votes obtained 15,408, constituting 0.85%. Cummings Alexander B. CPP, votes obtained 29,148, constituting 1.61%. Freeman Simeon CM MPC, votes obtained 13,020, constituting 0.72%. Konglo Tiawanse LPP, votes obtained 26,057, constituting 1.44%. Kamara Senior Usini F. Alpha, votes obtained 35,529, constituting 1.97%. Kiamo David GB DPPL, votes obtained 5,006, constituting 0.28%. Polly Alexander N. RNC, votes obtained 4,296, constituting 0.24%. Kuyate Sheikh A. LFM, votes obtained 5,020, constituting 0.28%. Kroma Bendu Alema, Independent, votes obtained 5,850, constituting 0.32%. Miller Bridget Say, LFP, votes obtained 2,840, constituting 0.16%. Maniba Clarence K. Lyman, votes obtained 5,119, constituting 0.28%. Morris Robert Friends, Independent, votes obtained 3,282, constituting 0.18%. Nyanti Sarah Beslow Orr, votes obtained 3,583, constituting 0.20%. Tweeder William Webb, DNA, votes obtained 10,987, constituting 0.61%. Turner Joshua Tom, NLP, votes obtained 9,658, constituting 0.53%. Leah George Manin CDC, votes obtained 791,066. Let me do that again. Leah George Manin CDC, votes obtained 791,661, constituting 43.79%. Wabo Jeremiah Z, votes obtained 9,002, constituting 0.50%. And Yofi Luther N. Rebuilders, votes obtained 6,383, constituting 0.35%. Total valid votes 1,807,766, constituting 100%. Total valid votes 112,875. Total votes 1,920,641. That ends the National Presidential Progressive Tally Report consolidated. Thank you. I now invite my colleague to read the Senate and the Representative report.
Senate. Counting Greg County 192 polling place of the total of polling places, constituting 90.14%. Bampla Deba M. UP. Vote obtained 10,620. Percent 19.18%. Soli Mahmoud M. CDC 8,869, constituting 16.02%. Waxing Victor Fanny Independent. Vote obtained 8,695, constituting 15.71%. That's the Senate. Grand Cape County. Grand Cape County Electoral District 1, House of Representatives. 62 polling places of the total of 69 polling places, constituting 89.86%. Masale, Bendu, CDC, 5,698, constituting 33.29%. Sharif, Boba, E, N, LTP, vote obtained 3,836, constituting 22.41%. Sharif Bob Ish, UP, 2,737, percentage 15.99%. That's in district number 1, Grand Cape County. District number 2, Grand Cape County. 68 polling places of a total of 68 polling places, 100%. That's Donso Mohammed Independent, 3,972, constituting 18.86%. Fufana Kula Bono N, UP, 1,693, constituting 8.04%. Fabu K. Rich, CPP, vote obtained 1,648, constituting 7.86. District number 2, Grand Cape County. District number 3, 62 polling places of a total of 76 polling places, constituting 81.58%. Faika, BC, Sony, votes, ULT, vote obtained 4,132, constituting 23.82%. Samula, Momo, E, Aiko, vote obtained 2,785, constituting 16.05%. Famula, Morris, MM, UP, vote obtained 2,040, constituting 11.76%. Thank you. My contact is completed for now.
Thank you, Co-Chair. Now I invite Commissioner Boyka to play to the Senate and Representative results.
Progressive tally report consolidated. Senate, County Sino, 151 polling places out of a total of 152, constituting 99.34%. Duncan Creighton O, CBC, votes obtained 20,457, constituting 52.72%. Tier J. Milton, Independent, votes obtained 11,164, constituting 28.77%. Zaza Matthew G, Independent, votes obtained 7,184, constituting 18.51. That's for the Senate Sino County. We go to Sino County Electoral District, District 2. 49 polling places out of a total of 49, constituting 100%. We are Samson Kwiju, constituting 4,309 votes. 4,309 votes, constituting 35.85%. Nambe Otelo Do, EFFL, votes obtained 2,432, constituting 20.23%. Kofa Jones Aze, PUP, votes obtained 1,956, constituting 16.27%. That's District 2, Sino County. We go to District 3, Sino County. 50 polling places out of a total of 51, constituting 98.04%. Loa Alex S, CBC, votes obtained 3,168, constituting 27.03%. Tuo Jr., Joseph G, CPP, votes obtained 2,553, constituting 21.78%. Tale Sylvia A, Independent, votes obtained 1,984, constituting 16.93%. That's it for Sino County.
Thank you, Commissioner Duble. I will now invite Commissioner Basi Mama to continue the reading of Senate and representative results.
Polling places on a total of 163 polling places, 98.77% Western Talent will only consolidated Senate Bendier County. Nameland Thomas Yaya, LRP, 17,910. 170 910, 41.02%. Dennis A. Marshall, CDC, vote obtained 11,847, 11847, 27.13%. Grant Ellis Chelsea, UP, vote obtained 7,939, 7939, 18.18%. And the Senate Progressive Talent Report. We move on to District 2, Grand County, 53 polling places of a total of 54 polling places, 98.15%. Johnson Mary G. LRP, vote obtained 4,218, 4218, 32.16%. Duet Way MCDC, vote obtained 3,589, 3589, 27.36%. Tade Alfred W. RA, vote obtained 2,161, 2161, 16.47%. That ends Grand County. Progressive Talent Report, Consolidated Senate, County is Grand Crew. 108 polling places of a total of 110 polling places, 98.18%. Chair Abo Tupet, CDC, vote obtained 25,261, 25261, 82.26%. Doe Bensinto CPP, vote obtained 5,448, 5448, 17.74%. That ends Grand Crew County. Move on to electoral district number 1, Grand Crew County. 52 polling places of the total of 53 polling places, 98.11%. Highway Senior Nathaniel N. CPP, vote obtained 3,038, 3038, 20.25%. Bo Alfred Sako Independent, vote obtained 2,655, 2655, 17.70%. Wilson Freckles TLP, vote obtained 2,309, 2309, 15.39%. Move on to electoral district number that ends Grand Crew County. We move on to Maryland County. 166 polling places of the total of 175 polling places, 94.86%. Progressive Talent Report, Consolidated Senate, Maryland County. Brown J. Bravo, CDC, vote obtained 12,462, 12462, 25.80%. Topo Wallow E. Lanu, vote obtained 11,250, 11250, 23.29%. Namwe J. Tien Independent, vote obtained 8,745, 8745, 18.10%. That is the Senate. We move on to electoral district number 1, Maryland County, 51 polling places of the total of 52 polling places, 98.08%. Jewel P. Mark CDC, vote obtained 5,519, 5519, 35.26%. Wallace William W. Independent Candidate, vote obtained 5,128, 5128, 32.76%. Howard Ellen Blessing PUP, vote obtained 2,105, 2105, 13.45%. That ends electoral district number 1. Move to electoral district number 2. Maryland County, 55 polling places of the total of 57 polling places, 96.49%. William Anthony F. CPP, vote obtained 8,017, 8017, 45.33%. Chimos Buffer CDC, vote obtained 7,919, 7919, 44.77%. Poto Tumel YALP, vote obtained 337, 337, 1.91%. We move to electoral district number 3, Maryland County, 62 polling places of the total of 66 polling places, 93.94%. Taylor Austin Blaney Independent, vote obtained 4,130, 4130, 26.93%. Roland Asset Balu CDC, vote obtained 3,961, 3961, 25.83%. Smith Malcolm Kuchu PUP, vote obtained 1,777, 1777, 11.59%. That ends the progressive ballot report for my oversight on this.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Wambai. Now I invite Commissioner Josephine Gay to continue with the Senate and representative results.
Thanks, Madam Chair. Progressive Ballot Report Consolidated Senate, Grand Bassa County. 404 polling places of total 405 polling places. Percentage 99.75%. Finlay Besonga M Independent. Those of him 55,624. Percentage 52.24%. Bagwe Janche CDC. Votes obtained 25,384. Percentage 23.84%. Harris Magdalene G Independent. Votes obtained 12,396. Percent 11.64%. That was for Grand Bassa County Senate. We move to electoral district 2, Grand Bassa County. 83 polling places of total 84 polling places. Percentage 98.81%. Thanks J. Clarence T. Independent. Votes obtained 5,361. Percent 28.12. Carol Mary N. CDC. Votes obtained 4,777%, 25.06. Dancehall Thompson B. Nani. Votes obtained 1,594%, 8.36%. We move to Electoral District 4, Grand Bassa County. 77 polling places. Of total 77 polling places. Percent, 100%. Flomo Afra H, UP. Votes obtained 9,846%. 46.52. Willie II Vincent ST, Independent. Votes obtained 9,549%, 45.11. Peters Conferengal S, NDC. Votes obtained 739%, 3.49. We'll go to Electoral District 5, Grand Bassa County. 77 polling places. Of total 78 polling places. Percent, 98.72%. Joshua II Thomas A, CPP. Votes obtained 4,292%, 22.63. Dennis C. Joa S, UP. Votes obtained 4,242%, 22.37. Barney Ben DS, CDC. Votes obtained 3,745%, 19.75. That concludes Grand Bassa County Consolidated Report. Move on to Mount Gilead County. For the House of Senate, 397 polling places of the total of 441 polling places. Percent, 90.02. Miguel Nathaniel F, CDC. Votes obtained 46,692%, 39.20%. Yapaulo J. Yapuya, PUP. Votes obtained 22,171%, 18.61. Cesar Bala G, UP. Votes obtained 21,754%, 18.26. That was the Senate. Go down to Electoral District 1, Mount Gilead County. 111 polling places of the total 140 polling places. Percent, 79.29. Corporal Roland OP, Independent. Votes obtained 5,406%, 16.32. Donald Maria Alpha, CDC. Votes obtained 4,547%, 13.73. Wally Sahara, Independent. Votes obtained 4,468%, 13.49. Go to Electoral District 2, Mount Gilead County. 82 polling places of the total of 82 polling places, 100%. Jones Alpha Kokolu, CDC. Votes obtained 11,545%, 46.39. Oribel Christopher S, PUP. Votes obtained 6,436%, 25.86. Pierre H. Marcus, CPP. Votes obtained 3,375. Percent, 13.56. We move the electoral district 3, Mangibi County. 65 polling places of total 73 polling places. Percent, it is 9.04. Anto Blair Allen A, Independent. Votes obtained 9,928. Percent, 50.78. Bakale Dorothy Q, Independent. Votes obtained 3,481. Percent, 17.81. Smith Jr. John Solonte, UP. Votes obtained 3,472. Percent, 17.76. We go to electoral district 4, Mangibi County. 64 polling places of the total 71 polling places, 90.14%. Sampiatu J. Jimmy, UP, votes obtained 3,821. Percent, 20.44. Ya Emmanuel, CDC, votes obtained 3,787. Percent, 20.26. Cooper Francis F, PUP, votes obtained 3,556. Percent, 19.02. Go to electoral district 5, Mangibi County. 75 polling places of total 75 polling places, 100%. Gaia Clarence G, CDC, votes obtained 4,058. Percent, 18.42. Cooper Jonathan Sa, ALP, votes obtained 3,437. Percent, 15.60. Desa Alice T, Independent, votes obtained 3,263. Percent, 14.81%. Madam Chair, that ends the reading of the 2000.
Thank you, Commissioner Gay. I'll now invite Commissioner Sayer to continue the reading of Senate and Representative results.
Senate results most probably come to 1,998 polling places out of 2,008 polling places, constituting 99.50%. Sir Harry Joseph, CDC, votes obtained 373,628, constituting 56.47%. Women JMP, UP, votes obtained 151,120, constituting 22.84%. Victoria Tyler Quickly, CPP, votes obtained 50,053, constituting 7.56%. Mossorao County Electoral District 1. 134 polling places out of 134 polling places constitute 100%. Yatta Brigade Barry, CPP, votes obtained 5,358, constituting 13.35%. Ruth L. James, CDC, votes obtained 3,715, constituting 9.26%. Morris S. Babe, PUP, votes obtained 2,899, constituting 7.23%. Electoral District 2, Mossorao County. 128 polling places out of 128 polling places, constituting 100%. Sekou Sarefinde Kane, UP, voter team 9,965, constituting 22.36%. Nimland Doyen J, independent, voter team 9,432, constituting 21.17%. Massa A. Sharif, NDP, voter team 7,502, constituting 16.83%. Oswald County Electoral District 3, 106 polling places out of 106 polling places, constituting 100%. Sumo Koli Moba, ALP, voter team 8,979, constituting 23.89%. Patrick Komoya, independent, voter team 6,997, constituting 18.61%. Sibel Bashel, CD, UP, voter team 5,987, constituting 15.93%. Electoral District 4, Mossoraro County. 161 polling places out of 163 polling places reporting, constituting 98.77%. Michael M. Thomas, independent, voting 14,408, constituting 26.33%. Swakoko Arab Dennis, independent, voting 9,746, constituting 17.81%. Momo B. Kamara, CDC, voting 7,177, constituting 13.11%. Electoral District 5, Mossoraro County. 98 polling places out of 98 polling places reporting, constituting 100%. Priscilla A. Kupo, UP, voting 8,408, constituting 24.95%. Eric Bay, CDC, voting 5,277, constituting 15.66%. Kwesi Johnson Senior X, independent, voting 4,880, constituting 14.48%. Electoral District 6, Mossoraro County. 127 polling places out of 128 polling places, constituting 99.22%. Samuel R. Enders, independent, voting 18,093, constituting 38.62%. Harris Johnson, UP, voting 4,870, constituting 10.40%. Woki K. Dodo, independent, voting 4,746, constituting 10.13%. Electoral District 9, Mossoraro County. I'll skip 8 and 7 because the reports are the same. 101 polling places out of 102 polling places. Is there a problem? I'll skip Electoral District 7 because the vote from yesterday are the same for today. And I skipped 8 because the vote from yesterday are the same for today. Are we together? Okay, when I complete, I can still come back to read it, right? No. They are the same. I'm not going to continue. Electoral District 9, Monserrat County. 101 polling places out of 102 polling places voting, constituting 99.2%. Frank Foko Jr., CDC, 12,421. Percentage 26.28%. Fubi F.A. Herons, CPP, Boston, 11,585, constituting 33.84%. Miller B. Kanakai, UP, Boston, 4,438, constituting 12.96%. Electoral District 10, Monserrat County, 129 polling places out of 129 polling places voting, constituting 100%. Yaket Ba Kaluba, Independent, Boston, 23,394, constituting 51.65%. Josephine, Daddy A. Davis, CDC, Boston, 13,709, constituting 30.27%. Yeke Sikwini, Independent, Boston, 2,427, constituting 5.36%. Electoral District 12, Monserrat County. 119 polling places out of 119 polling places reporting, constituting 100%. Jerry K. Yoko, Independent, Boston, 6,280, constituting 15.56%. Prince D. Kwampley, CDC, Boston, 5,259, constituting 13.03%. Maswen Sa Foko, Independent, Boston, 3,658, constituting 9.06%. Electoral District 13, Monserrat County. 110 polling places out of 111 polling places, constituting 99.10%. Edward P. Flomo Jr., CDC, Boston, 14,397, constituting 39.61%. Cornelia Crab Toba, UP, Boston, 9,097, constituting 25.03%. Solomon Chope, Independent, Boston, 2005, constituting 5.52%. Electoral District 15, Monserrat County, 95 polling places out of 96 polling places reporting, constituting 98.96%. Abu B. Kamara, CDC, Boston, 70,692, percentage 56.18%. Amos Ben Tuel, UP, Boston, 7,441, constituting 23.63%. Nathaniel P. Stevens, PUP, Boston, 1,778, constituting 5.33%. 65%. Electoral District 17, Monserrado County. Bernard Lou Benson, CDC, voter team, 12,000. Monserrado County Electoral District 17. 170 polling places out of 171 polling places, constituting 99.42%. Bernard Lou Benson, CDC, 12,656 votes per team, constituting 23.51%. Abraham C. Sissi, CPP, votes per team, 5,640, constituting 10.48%. Jennifer L. Passaway, UP, votes per team, 5,064, constituting 9.41%.
Thank you, Commissioner Sayers. Now ask Commissioner Awa to read Senate and Representative results.
Good evening. I will be proffering to you Senate and Representatives report from the following counties, Bong and Nima counties, from the following electoral districts. For Bong County, we'll be reporting on electoral district 3 and 4 for representatives and the Senate. And then for Nima County, we'll report on the Senate and electoral district 4 and 9. I commence with Bong County. Progressive tally report consolidated for the Senate Tuesday, October 17, 2023. Bong County, 553 polling places of the total of 555 polling places, constituting 99.64%. Wehe Johnny K, independent. Votes obtained, 77,730, representing the total valid votes of 44.08%. Kafa Edward W, PUP, votes obtained, 55,865, representing the total valid votes of 31.68%. Nazar Mohammed A, ALP, votes obtained, 10,338, representing the total valid votes of 5.86%. This constitutes returns for the Senate of County. We proceed with Electoral District 3, Bong County. 92 polling places of the total of 93 polling places, constituting 98.92%. Cole Joshua Marvin, CDC, votes obtained, 19,297, constituting a valid votes of 61.83%. Zawolo Orlando, K, UP, votes obtained, 8,103, constituting the valid votes of 25.96%. Wheeler P. Woolley, T, RNC, votes obtained, 727, representing the valid votes of 2.33%. We proceed with Bong County Electoral District 4, which concludes the reading for Bong County. Wamba Robert Flomo, UP, 4,923, constituting a valid vote of 20.79%. Topa Jonah Nuli, CPP, votes obtained 4,653, constituting the valid votes of 19.65%. Kamu Queenie, Independent, votes obtained 4,076, constituting the valid votes of 17.21%. And that concludes the reading for Bone County. We proceed now with Nema County. The Senate and Electoral District, as I told you, 4 and 9. Nema County, 731 polling places of the total of 736 polling places, constituting the amount of 99.32%. Yomi Prince Johnson, MBR, votes obtained 127,374, constituting the valid votes of 54.85%. Taren Junior Nyak, Independent, votes obtained 56,295, constituting the valid votes of 24.20%. Dual Roland G, CDC, votes obtained 19,933, constituting the valid votes of 8.58%. That concludes the Senate for Nema County. We proceed with Electoral District 2, Nema County. 93 polling places of the total of 94 polling places, constituting 98.94%. Flobo Nyangasi, CPP, votes obtained 7,107, constituting a valid votes of 24.44%. Wakior Charles Teach, MDR, votes obtained 5,506, constituting a valid vote of 18.94%. Zangben Benjamin S. Lino, votes obtained 5,033, constituting the valid votes of 17.31%. That concludes Electoral District 2, Nema County. We proceed with Electoral District 4, Nema County. 82 polling places of the total of 84 polling places, constituting 97.62%. Carbon Gompu LCDC, votes obtained 7,585, constituting the valid votes of 28.93%. Mensa S. Ernest M. MDR, votes obtained 7,325, constituting a valid votes of 27.94%. Juan Orlando M. NDC, votes obtained 2,036, constituting a valid votes of 7.77%. We proceed with District number 9, Nema County. 74 polling places of the total of 75 polling places, constituting 98.67%. One-way tie, Independent, votes obtained 6,509, constituting the valid votes of 29.92%. Guacolo Johnson N. CDC, votes obtained 4,190, constituting a valid votes of 19.26%. Dekpa Bongwea O. MDR, votes obtained 3,051, constituting a valid votes of 14.03%. This concludes the reports for Bong and Nema County respectively. As submitted, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Awa, for that reading. Let me say to us that As of tomorrow, only updated reports from the presidency, the Senate, and the representative elections will be read. In other words, what we have read before, once the votes have not changed and they have reached 100%, we will not read them again. And of course, you can go on the portal results.necliberia.org to further read these reports. Let me also make a correction. My colleague just drew my attention to the reading of the National Presidential Progressive Tally Report, wherein the numbers for the polling places were not correct. So I will read that now. The National Presidential Progressive Tally Report consolidated from 5,796 polling places of a total of 5,890 polling places, constituting 98.40%. Corrected. You will recall that one of you journalists drew our attention to district number 7 regarding, I think, the issue about the percentages spread at the top for the polling places that we reported at that time, wherein we reported 100% completed, and then the next day we reported 99%. The data center checked this out and provides this information. Please listen carefully. Electoral District 7 results. After reporting 100% on Sunday, party agents and observers flagged an issue with the results for code 30372 at Charles W. Bromston School, polling place 04. Data center says the elections magistrate requested a recount of the votes on Monday, and the records were tallied and updated, file sent to the NEC data center. All the observers are aware of this as they signed onto the updated results. However, the NEC results management system demands that a justification be provided and signed off by the elections magistrate before the updated records can be processed. The magistrate has been asked to appear with his justification of the process he conducted in order to conclude and to announce 100% for Electoral District 7 in Montserrat County. We'll now take your questions. Today we take 8 questions.
Okay. Okay, so thank you very much, Madam Commissioner. I'm Nelson Colette, and I report for the School Network. Thank you, first of all, for providing the correction for the number of polling places just a couple of seconds ago. But my first concern comes from right there. Considering the fact that you are not reading these results offhand, you are reading from a prepared text. Is there any justification for that particular number, considering that you are reading from a prepared text? Do you have something else on the paper and you say something different? Where did the correction come from? That's
So
one.
I will answer that question now. I'm a human being, and you can miss numbers when you are reading. This is why it was important to draw my attention to it, to make the correction, which I've just done.
Thank you. The next concern has to do with the number of invalid votes. We have 112,875 invalid votes as reported by you. Considering the fact that as part of your calendar, the National Elections Commission, there's a portion wherein you were to carry on the voter awareness, and all of that. Considering the number of invalid votes, over 100,000, is it fair to say that the National Elections Commission failed to adequately sensitize our people when it comes to marking the ballot?
I will answer you by saying the Commission did not fail to raise awareness. Many things are obtained with respect to Liberians being able to mark the ballot correctly. You will recall that during the biometric voter registration and during the campaign, oftentimes we have Liberians punching holes in the eyes and ears of candidates they do not favor. They have even brought down posters and what have you. Perhaps this was also transferred to the ballot. Aggression, attitudes, and what have you are usually transferred to the ballot. Instead of marking the person that you are for, you mark the person that you hate, the person that you don't want to win. This probably also obtained during this period. Secondly, it is important to note that CBE is not just with the Elections Commission for a brief period of about 3 months. This should be an ongoing exercise. Moreover, it should be integrated in the national curriculum so that schools begin to teach through the National Elections Commission, providing support, how to mark the ballot. This is a long-term process, and just 3 months perhaps is insufficient to get the kind of results that we all want.
What do you intend to do differently to reduce that number?
Wanted to add something.
In the case of the second round,
Sorry,
what
my
do you
colleague
intend to
wants
do?
to add something.
So let me say to you, the invalid vote is not only unique to one election, it's unique to all the elections. So at the level of the presidency, when it's an invalid vote, the senatorial election and the representative election, these are accumulated figures that you see. Sometimes people go to the polling place and just decide to say, I'm not going to vote for any other person besides the president. And when they leave it becomes invalid. Sometimes people go to the say, I want to get interest in the representative election and not vote for the president and the senator. So that invalid vote is across the entire 3 elections that we have conducted. Again, as the chair said, election is everyone's business. If you are interested in the electoral process and you are taking part in the electoral process, it's incumbent upon you to go and educate the people on how to vote. Even though we have done massive civic education. In fact, this is the first time in the Electoral Commission that we have civic education taking place in the 73 electoral districts across the country. So civic education from the Electoral Commission was done well. But again, we can be there, we can be here, and when people get to the booth, because the vote is your secret, when you get to the booth, some of our educated people can go and write their name and say, I'm writing my name on the ballot paper. And they do that mostly in the urban area. So yes, we will do our best to conduct civic education, but that particular aspect is always on Liberian to ensure that when you go to vote, if your vote is invalid, it's just that you are somebody who just didn't go there and vote. So that onus is on all of us, so that next time, and even in Ghana, as we speak, there was time in Ghana where they have more than 10 million invalid votes. The last election Ghana had. So invalid vote depends on how you want to mark your ballot when you get to that place, because in the booth, it's a secret for you and your conscience.
Thank you, Commissioner. Well, let me also say that we assure you, as we've done in the past, we will conduct a survey to know how people mark the ballot during these elections, and whatever analysis that comes out of that process, you will get to know.
To ensure that we have the requisite civic and voter education in collaboration with UNDP supporting the CVE process, like my colleague said, we have the civil society also present, because you have those community-based organizations who collaborated with the NEC, and then they were impacting the CVE cells. So we did everything diligently to ensure that we reached to the voters at every level. We included the gender, we included women, we included people with disability to ensure that the populace get the message. So as we say, this is everybody's business. We will continue pre and post elections. until we get to the optimum level? Thank you.
Thank you. Next question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Madam Commissioner. My name is Alison and I report for KMTV. With 5,796 out of 5,890 polling places, constituting 98.40, we are left with 94 polling places. Is it fair to say from the Commissioner, taking into consideration everything constant, that this election is not possible to be won on the first round and not to waste the Liberian people time to go for the runoff? Two, there is this concern have you received any information or concern from the Unity Party contesting 10% of the total number of percentages you announced? In a dispute, it's been alleged that the Unity Party is contesting 10% of the total number of percentages you have announced.
This is not before us now, but I assure you we will ask the legal section to see whether that information has reached them when we will do tomorrow. On the issue about first round, the Elections Commission conducts election. It is the Liberian people who decide whether a candidate wins first round or wins second round. Where we are now, we wait for the final results. When those results come about, you standing here will determine who got the first round or second round, because we'll provide the votes of who will be the winner in the presidential as well as senatorial and representative elections.
Thank you very much. My name is Evelyn Spitsigui. I report for DWAFP. Based on your earlier statements about the alleged manipulation of data at the sports complex, can you kind of tell us, based on your investigation, the next investigation, what have you found in terms of in whose favor were the data manipulated, or in whose candidate's favor, based on your investigation?
We have not found anything, because we just told you that the investigation is ongoing, and when the findings come about, we'll have you informed.
Okay. My name is Dennis Nipson. I report for ABC Radio and correspondent VOA. Today, based on your announcement from the presidential tallying from the counties, I realized that Bombing, Bom, River G, Maryland, Grand Crew were called the same numbers that were called yesterday. You call them today for these counties that were mentioned. Is there any reason why you are repeating the numbers that were called on yesterday? And also with the way the reports are coming, there's a possibility of a runoff. And the election workers, NEC workers, presiding officer to the queue operators, they have complained that they have not received contract sheet or paper, or they have not received any payment. What is the NEC doing about that as we go towards the runoff?
We will check that information, because we did sign contracts. We did deploy those contracts to the temporary staff. So those who probably may have told you that they have not received their contracts, we need to work with the administration to see how, what has happened there, and to speed up sending those contracts to the temporary staff. With respect to announcing results that we announced before, that was your question, right?
Yes.
Okay, those were the results, but it helps the flow of the reading in terms of the categories that we have been presenting. So that should not be a problem. If we receive results, we add them, we update them. If we have not received results, we don't add them. You
Any
understand?
that for those counties, no result were given for today.
What we read are the results that have been presented to you.
Thank you, Madam.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam.
Please. Is that the last question? Because I'm checking this.
Thank you, Madam Chair. My name is Oscar Moba. I am the Executive Director for Journalists Initiative for Peaceful Elections in Liberia, JPL, and the CEO for LID First Television. I want to thank the Board of Commissioners for the lot of work we've done over the time. Nevertheless, since the commencement of the announcement of provisional results, we've observed a number of lapses ranging from your admittance to error in percentages, earlier announced to reports of net staff and arrested for ballot stuffing. I'd like to know from the anchor of the Commission, how will you describe the Commission's attitude or approach towards these elections that many Liberians term as crucial to the peace and tranquility of Liberia? Thank you.
Sorry, did I hear you say something about next attitude?
I want you to kindly describe the Commission's attitude or approach towards these elections that many Liberians and our international partners see these elections as crucial.
Oh, yes. The elections are crucial elections. And you have really said it right. And we hope that everybody else believes that. But I'll say to you that the transparency of the process is cardinal. And this is what we have been doing. When we make mistakes, we come back to you and tell you that we have made a mistake and we correct that mistake or those mistakes. Uploaded to on the portal results at NEC.org, they are corrected there. And we even reference you to go and check. That's the best we can do. If there are things happening within the magisterial offices, we brought them to you. We told the Liberian people, we are not concealing any information, we're not holding back on anything, even if it looks like it appears to be against the Commission, we have told you. And we will continue to do that. That is the transparency I'm sure you and other Liberians and the international and regional communities are looking for. Make mistake, correct it. Inform everybody that you have made a mistake and you have corrected it. So all of us can move on.
Thank you. My name is Shaman Dalwa. I work for the United Methodist Radio. My concern has to do with security. We have been here almost 1 week. We've been here. I want to know from you, more especially the commissioner here, how safe is a family, including you, when it comes to security, even though our attention is on the election result. There have been a couple of threatening statements by individuals. How prepared you, the Liberian government, a little provide security for you and your family? So I just want to address that.
Thank you for your question. The Board of Commissioners says that it is safe.
The final question.
My name is Gerald Poyen. I write for First Page Africa. Madam Chair, the other time you admitted that your data analyst and the officer was subjected to investigation from a complaint of the CDC. What is the latest on the investigation? And secondly, when the process started, you were very fast in announcing more results, especially in the polling places. But since Sunday, as those polling places decreased, District 8, which is an urban area, and other areas was irrelevant, they are not completed. What is the problem?
We do not have problem with that. What is obtaining is that as we receive the results from the tally process, we announce them. Also to your query on the investigation with the complaints from the CDC against one of our staff, we tell you that we wrote to them acknowledging their complaint and invited them to a conference by way of a written communication, also on the mobile conversation with the political affairs section. To date, we are informed by the political affairs section that they said they will write us back. So we are waiting for that letter. Until then, the commission continues to do its work. Thank you very much for coming. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Focus on Liberia. 7th day of the reading of
Thanks also to our partners and election members that are here
Thank you for the time that you presentations. Tomorrow we'll be back here. My name is Wanda reporting from Liberia. Thanks to you for watching. You can join me tomorrow.
7th day so far, 7 elections.